Hi, future Cougars. I'm sure many of you have questions, or you're feeling anxious or excited or any number of other feelings about starting middle school. So I went ahead and put this video together to hopefully answer some questions and to give you some information before we start school this year. So I know I've talked to many of you about this already, and I'm sure you know, but middle school is going to be different than your elementary school in a few different ways. So at Cooper, you're going to have 8 classes, likely 6 teachers. You're definitely going to have more homework than you're used to in elementary school. And another really big change is that your teachers are going to expect that you show more personal responsibility for your schoolwork and for your grades. On top of some of those big changes from elementary school to middle school, we're also going to be doing classes virtually through Microsoft Teams, which is going to make it even more challenging. So we're going to talk about some ways to be a good virtual student in this presentation also. So as you can see, middle school is going to be kind of a lot to take on, and it can be challenging at times. So what if you need help? Well, the good news is everybody needs help at one point or another in middle school. And we want to make sure that when you do need help, you reach out to us for that. Okay, so how do you go about asking for help from your teachers? Well, you can do it verbally by talking to them or using the chat during an online class. You can email them with any questions you have or any help that you need. And you can also visit your teacher's virtual help sessions that they will be doing after school as well. Another way to get help on our campus is you can email the counselor, me, Mr. Yates, if you need something. You can go to my virtual website, which is linked at the end of this video, and you can submit a meeting request if you want to meet face-to-face over Teams, or you can ask one of your friends if they have help. Chances are they probably have the answer also. All right, so let's talk about some ways that you can be a successful virtual student. Okay, so it's going to be important for you to treat your online classes in the same way you would your regular classes. You also want to think about finding a quiet place to be during those class times so that you can really engage and pay attention to what's going on. And then you might want to think about sitting at a desk or a table just like you would be in class. You also want to make sure that you're actively participating in your class. So if you're asking questions, you're doing that verbally or in the chat, you're answering questions from your teacher. And then during your break times, make sure that you're getting a snack, that maybe you're getting up to stretch or going outside just to get some sun and to give your brain and body a break. Another good thing to keep in mind is to make sure that your microphone is on mute unless the teacher tells you otherwise. That'll help make sure that everybody can hear the teacher and that you're not participating in disrupting the lesson. And then after school, go connect with friends through activities or virtual clubs that we're going to do. Okay, and before school starts, these are the 4 things I want you to know how to do. Know how to check your email, how to log into Teams, make sure you check our website and our social media for important information, and then be sure to pick up your textbooks and materials that you'll need for school. If you don't know how to check your email, it's actually pretty easy. Just go to office.com. You're going to log in using your Fresno Unified username and password, the same information you use to get your grades on Atlas. And then you're going to click on the Outlook icon. That's the blue icon on the bottom left on the screen. Once you figure out how to check your email, you can check Teams too. You do the exact same step, except for instead of clicking on the Outlook icon, you click on your Teams icon. You might also find these icons on the desktop of your computer too. If they're there, you can click on them and open up the programs. Okay, and like I said earlier, make sure that you are checking our website, that you and your parents are checking our website. It's going to be a really important resource during distance learning, and it's going to have updated information about everything you need to know for school. August 17th and 18th are going to be student textbook and material pickups at Cooper Academy, and the times that are available for you to pick up materials and textbooks are listed below. And then on Wednesday, August 19th, we're going to start with our virtual learning classes. That'll be the first day of instruction. So you'll want to check your team's calendar for those links to your virtual classes. In this last slide, I just want to give you an overview of what a school counselor is going to help you with. We'll talk more about this when I come into your classes in the first couple weeks of school, but I'm going to support you academically, social, emotionally, and we're also going to do a lot of work around college and career and thinking about your future. So be prepared for that. All right, everybody, I'm really looking forward to seeing you all this year, even if it does have to be virtually. If you need anything, my email is at the bottom here. You can text me or call me at my Google Voice number, or if you want to check out my virtual office, there's a link below here too. And we'll see you soon.